time for a little bit of an update. So about a year ago, I finished up one of the rear fenders. This is the driver's side rear fender. So it's painted, ready to go. Definitely not, professional job, but there it is. It's done. Then, a little earlier this year, I finished up the other rear fender. This is the other rear fender, and it's done as well other than paint, so it's all primered. So those two rear fenders are done. Now what's left is the rest of the bed. So this is basically the front of the bed. So in the truck it would be up like this. If I was standing in the bed, this is kind of what you'd see in the front. And like everything else, this thing is pretty rusted and dented. You can see the bottom of it. The previous owner, or maybe who knows how many owners ago, had kind of welded these tabs to the bottom. Right there, right there, and right there. And then they had pretty much welded those onto the cab to try to keep this part of the bed attached. Obviously that's not something I want to do, but this is sort of a little bit of a guessing game for me, since I'm not sure exactly what this looked like stock. So I'm not sure exactly how low this went. So there's mounting holes here on the sides, and those, I can see where those go into the bed sides, but I'm not totally sure how far down this sheet metal originally extended. I'm guessing not too far past here, but I don't know what was on the bottom of it. If there was ever some kind of flange on it, or I'm guessing that it maybe had some kind of a bracket like these holes that went down into the bed, but I'm not really sure. For now, I'm going to try to save this. If for no other reason than I just need bodywork practice. So I'm going to try to pound a couple of these bigger dents out. And we'll see how it goes. So in case this wasn't already obvious, this is certainly not a how-to video for bodywork, since I really don't know what I'm doing. I really should get a set of hammers and dollies for actual bodywork, but I don't have that. What I do have is some varying size ball peen hammers, and I have this old, this is like an old iron, like for ironing clothes. But I'm going to try to use this as a dolly and use these hammers to try to pound some of these dents out. I'm not really sure how that's going to work. You can see this whole thing is sort of bowed this way and also this way, and that's basically, I think, from people, whenever this front of the bed was tipped up, if somebody, put something in the bed, jammed it in, it would hit the front of the bed basically and bow it. So not only do I have to take these dents out like here and here, I also have to try to get rid of this bow and flatten it. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that yet, but if you want to watch me struggle to do that, that will be the rest of this video, I think. from what I can tell, there's a little bit of this that looks like it might be original, right on this edge where it comes down around. This looks like it might be, you know, an original edge under here. I'm not sure. So I'm wondering if maybe that's what this whole front of the bed was like, if it just came straight out of here and then just had a little rolled lip. So I think maybe that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to cut this somewhere in here where it's rusted straight across, weld new pieces in the whole way across, and then make sure this last area is kind of bent this way. So once I cut this, I'm going to try to bend it back up so it's flat and then weld straight across there, I think. I don't know if that's correct, but that's what I'm going to try to do. This looks like it's around 3.5 inches from this sort of body line down to the bottom of where the bed, I think, used to stop. It seems reasonable. So I think that's what we're going to go with.